Custom cars have no boundaries. We've got a beautiful blend. We've got a 56 Chevrolet. We've got a 58 El Camino that's all customized. And sandwiched in between is John Wargo from the Custom Shop in, what, a 2012?
2015.
2015 Camaro, all duded up, lots of custom stuff. Beautiful car. Walk me through it.
Well, this actually started out as a Z28, so it is one of the original Z28 cars.
Really? Okay.
And so it's got the LS7 in it. Jerry, the customer who built this for, always likes a little bit more, so we put a Pro Charger under the hood for him. A little more horsepower there. The wheels and tires are 305 stock with the Z28 package and the big ceramic brakes and everything. So we bumped it up to a 305 and a 20, made it more of a street driver because they're really a track car to begin with. These tires, at least, you can drive them on the street. You can drive them in the rain, and he's going to drive this car. So we wanted to make it stand out in the crowd, so we did a custom paint job. My typical, in-your-face stuff.
One of the cool things I like about what you guys do, and you in particular, your design eye, you're really big into layering, and I'm seeing colors and flakes molded in. I've got a ghost tribal pattern on the side of the hood there. How do you go about designing a car? Do you design it on the fly? Do you design it with a rendering? What do you do?
I do all my own renderings on Photoshop. The customer gives me a little bit of, intel of what they like.
Of course.
I throw my little twist at it. It might take 2 or 3 renderings to get what we want, but at the end of the day, giving them a rendering on Photoshop gives me the ability to give them a really good idea what it's going to be beforehand. A rendering is good, but it's only 2D. So once you actually take it to the car, then you've got to work with the lines of the car and things like that.
And then proportion comes into play, which I just got to keep saying it. It complements your shop and your design eye. You've got a really good feel and a good eye for proportion. What I like that's over the top is the white letters. Talk to me about those. Those are just in your face.
Back in the day, all the race cars had white letters, and this is really a race car. And so when we found these, Treadwear makes these, and you can put anything you want on your tire.
Yeah.
We got Continental tires on it, so we thought it'd be cool to have the Continental logo like the race cars had back in the day.
Give them some love. Very cool. Well, on a late model car like this, I'm seeing carbon fiber accents. I see all kinds of plastics and urethanes. How does a company like Eastwood play into a car like this?
Well, it's kind of funny because we use all their products on all of our big builds. This one here, it was little things. We built some small fender, protectors, kind of a mud flap, so to say, and covered them with the wrinkle black finish.
Yeah.
We wanted to trim out the engine compartment and clean it up a little bit, so we made aluminum panels and then finished that with the wrinkle black finish. So it looks almost OEM-ish.
People don't realize what it takes to put a 305 tire on the
13 inches wide in the front.
That's crazy, and it's going to throw up debris into the side. So here comes Custom Shop. Nice touch, man.
Thank you.
I want to get you to give our viewers a tech tip. When you're talking about a custom paint job like this, two-parted, what color do you start with first?
Well, this car was originally a black car. So essentially, because the car came black, I worked with that. So I split the car where the black and orange were going to be, masked the bottom off black, left it original, sprayed all the orange the color that I wanted, then back masked that and come back and did all my fade work and stuff in the graphic with the airbrush and detailed it that way.
Right.
And then, of course, clear coat, clear coat, clear coat.
Right. Speaking of that, give our viewers a tip here. When you're dealing with multiple layers and multiple levels of clear coat, what's the most important thing to be careful of?
Well, we use Pro Spray paint, and there's a lot of other good quality paints out there. The thing is, layers are good, but you can't put too many on. Right. The solvents got to work themselves out, give it time to breathe. You can always sand it down and re-clear coat it, but if you screw it up at the beginning, you're starting over. So I guess, layering and using the can to tell you what the spray outs are, and listen to the manufacturers as far as those kinds of things go.
Yeah, good. Very sound advice. John, always a pleasure to see your cars. Your work is outstanding as usual. The Custom Shop, John Wargo.